If you're working in a startup, you are probably familiar with the frustration of marketing. You're doing everything by the book, but yet it feels like nothing working. Every channel promises something, but very few deliver as expected. SEO takes forever to get in. Influencer marketing generates spikes, but no lasting results. And PR feel like an expensive lottery ticket. Stay tuned to learn why traditional tactics aren't cutting it and how you can pivot to a more effective, cost-efficient approach. When you're running a startup, you are inevitably facing with one big question. How the heck do I market a thing? The truth is, there is no magic marketing formula. And the hard truth, traditional marketing strategies are no longer as effective for startups as they once were. First, let's talk about saturated channels. SEO and paid ads were once gold mines, but now they are overcrowded. Everyone's doing it. It's harder than ever to rank for relevant keywords because you are competing against listicles, forums, and endless stream of content. As marketing channels mature, their costs rise. Bigger companies with bigger budget have dominated these channels, driving up prices. As a result, startups are often priced out of effective advertising and forced to settle for low-performing options that don't provide a return on investment. Next up, consumer fatigue. People are tired of seeing the same generic ads and influencer posts. It's like background noise now. The marketing tactics that work for the big guys are no longer effective for you. And that's the problem most startups face. They are stuck using outdated methods when they should be focusing on more innovative, niche strategies. Here is the twist. You don't need to rely on these saturated channels. Let me break down the innovation adoption curve framework. If you're not familiar with this, don't worry, it's simple. Basically, customers fall into 5 groups. Innovators, the ones who are first in line to try anything new. Early adopters, they are influential, and when they love something, they help spread the word. Early majority, late majority, and laggards. These groups are more skeptical and take longer to adopt. This framework is essential for understanding how different customers engage with new products. Why does it matter? Because your marketing strategy should evolve as your startup grows. In early days, you should focus on innovators and early adopters. They are the key to building momentum and refining your product. These are the customers who are willing to take a risk on a new product before it's gone mainstream. Early adopters aren't just valuable customers, but also critical validators for your product. But how do you actually reach these early adopters? Early adopters love new, exciting products that offer something different. So highlight your product's unique value proposition and how it solves a problem in a way that others haven't thought of. Also, early adopters thrive in niche communities. Whether through a Facebook group, Slack channel, or an online forum, creating a space for them to interact with your brand and each other to increase engagement and loyalty. You probably don't have the budget for big ad campaigns. Big channels are dominated by big companies with massive budgets. They can afford their high customer acquisition costs and the saturated markets. As a new startup, you don't have that luxury, but that's where little channels come in. These are more smaller, more niche marketing strategies that work wonders for startups. They might not scale fast, but they can help you build a loyal following without breaking the bank. Think about mini events, Facebook groups, or even just reaching out your personal network. You don't need big budget for these things. They are all about having direct conversation with your target audience and building real relationships. The key here is personal touch. Get up close and personal with the people who care about what you are doing. Paul Graham, the founder of Y Combinator, said best: do things that don't scale. You got the flexibility to try cool, unconventional strategies. And guess what? The small, focused approach works. You're not fighting big companies with massive ad budget. You can engage with consumers personally, which leads to higher response rates. Little channels work because they offer low competition, flexibility to experiment with tactics, and target impact by focusing on a specific audience. The goal isn't to scale right away, but to gain traction. A few loyal users are better than thousands of unengaged ones. So what you can actually do to make your marketing work? We remember that as a startup, you don't have the resources for big flashy campaigns, but you have flexibility. You can do the thing that your competitors can't. The first thing you need to understand is that innovation in your marketing is just as important as your product you are selling. The tech we have today, like AI or VR, can make your marketing stand out in ways that traditional ads just can't. And when you use that fresh approaches, your marketing no longer feels like just another ad. It feels engaging and new. The thing that most startups miss: taking risk with your brand. I know it can be scary. You might worry about being too bold, or you might think you should play it safe. But here is the truth. Play it safe doesn't get attention. You got to be bold. Don't be afraid to challenge competitors, say something unconventional, or market your product aggressively. Trust me, being memorable is far better than being forgettable. And lastly, none of this matters if your product isn't up to par. Early adopters will only stick around if your product lives up on their expectations. No amount of clever marketing will sell a bad product. You need to make sure your product is solving a real problem and do it in a way that's unique. It's like this. When your product is amazing, your customers will do the marketing for you. They will spread the word, and that's where the magic happens. So what's the key takeaway here? If you're a startup, stop copying the big companies with their massive budget and flashy campaigns. Instead, focus on niche channels that give you a direct connection with your audience, whether that's mini events, personal outreach, or direct community-driven spaces. And make sure to target early adopters. They're your biggest asset in building momentum. Remember, creativity and boldness are your best friends here. Take risks, break the norms, and do what the big players can't. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Check the links below and follow us on social media for more tips and updates. And if you're ready to take your startup to the next level, visit Nullfario. We will help you build fast and smart. Catch you next time.